Michael Carrick has arrived at Carrington to become Manchester United interim manager. The former midfielder agreed to take over as the temporary boss until the end of the season. Sign up for the Man Utd newsletter. Thank you. Michael Carrick arrived at Carrington to take over as Manchester United interim managerCredit, PA. Carrick spent 12 years at Old Trafford as a player and won 5 Premier League titles. Credit, Getty, contributor. And he was pictured driving into the Red Devils training ground on Tuesday morning. Carrick, 44, drove himself in his black Range Rover. He is expected to sign the paperwork with an official club announcement of his appointment imminent. Carrick's first game in charge will be the Manchester Derby at Old Trafford on Saturday lunchtime, followed by a trip to Arsenal. Read more on Man Utd. The City clash will be his 4th match in charge of United after a brief stint as caretaker in late 2021 following Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's sacking. Ironically, Carrick beat Solskjaer to the gig for the last 17 games of this season after the club held talks with both former players. The 5-time Premier League winner won the battle, though, after his 3 years with Middlesbrough, which ended at the end of last season. Carrick won just shy of half of his 136 matches as Borough finished 4th, 8th and 10th in the Championship. Most read in football. Best free bets and betting sign-up offers. His 46.3% win rate was the best for any Borough manager in the 2nd tier since their 2017 relegation. Darren Fletcher stepped up from his role as under-18s boss to lead the team against Burnley and Brighton following Ruben Amorim's sacking. He oversaw a 2-2 draw at Turf Moor before United were dumped out of the FA Cup as their former striker Danny Welbeck scored the Seagulls' winner. But he looks set to return to the U18s after Carrick's backroom staff was revealed. Sunsport understands that former England assistant manager Steve Holland will be Carrick's number 2. Jonathan Woodgate, Johnny Evans and United's under-23s head coach Travis Binion will also be part of the coaching team. The former was his assistant at Borough, however Woodgate's connections with rivals Leeds, where he was teammates with Jason Wilcox, could make it unpopular among fans. Meanwhile, Wayne Rooney publicly stated his readiness to help out if asked. The club's all-time top scorer said, "I'm not begging for a job here. Just so everyone knows, if I was asked to go in, of course I would." Carrick will oversee 17 games, starting with the Manchester Derby at Old Trafford on Saturday, with United out of both the FA Cup and League Cup and they failed to qualify for Europe. It means their total of 40 matches this season, 38 in the Premier League, 1 in the FA Cup against Brighton and the Shock League Cup exit to Grimsby, is their lowest tally since the 1914-15 campaign. Carrick has the backing of Cristiano Ronaldo in his temporary role. The Portuguese legend took to X in 2021 to publicly endorse his former teammate. Ronaldo shared a picture of the pair together after Carrick's first game as manager in 2021 when his heroics helped seal a win away at Villarreal. The 5-time Ballon d'Or winner said, "Michael Carrick was a class act as a player and he can become a great coach as well." Recommended stories. Nothing is impossible for this guy. Personally, I'm proud to have played with him by my side as well as with him as a manager on our bench. The ex-Middlesbrough boss will have his first game on Saturday. Credit, PA. Carrick has decided on his backroom team. Credit, PA. Jonathan Woodgate will be on the backroom team. Credit, Getty. Carrick had 3 matches in charge in 2021 when Cristiano Ronaldo was in the team. Credit. Getty. The ex-midfielder spent 3 years at Middlesbrough. Credit. Getty. Darren Fletcher was unable to win either of his matches in charge. Credit. Getty. Carrick pipped Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to the temporary gig. Credit. Reuters.